Yo, what's up guys, callmevapor here, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to just be going over a quick little video on how to trade and make profit. Trading is one of the most prominent aspects in grandpieceonline, so if you know how to trade, you're going to be able to get stuff that you can't usually obtain through just the game, and you're going to be able to get unobtainables like the Jester Fit, Elo Hammer, Ball's Head, stuff like that that is very expensive right now that you may want. So let's just get right into the video. So the first step in trading is to get the general aspect of what you're trying to do when you're trading. So when you're trading, your goal is to take items that have smaller value, and you're going to want to try and upgrade it into values that have, or items that have more value. So let's just say I take my Demon Jester Scythe, my Kraken Blade, and my Golden Hook, and I want to try and take that and upgrade it into a Suna. But obviously this is not worth Suna at the time of this video, so I'm going to try and trade this up for something such as, I don't know, maybe a green Kraken Blade and a Cupid Battle Axe. Now that may not be correct, but it's just for an example. So I want to take the items I just offered, the Demon Jester Scythe, the Kraken Blade, and the Golden Hook, and I'm going to try and trade it for a Kraken Blade that's green and the Cupid's Battle Axe. So in return, that is going to gain me profit in this scenario, and then I'm going to take the Cupid Battle Axe and then the Kraken Blade, and I'm going to try and trade that back for something around the same value of these three, and more stuff such as a Hollow's Fang. So the process that I just went through is going to be on the screen if it doesn't make that much sense and you need to see it, but that is generally what you're going to try and do when you're trading. So how do we do that? We can do that by going through a few different ways, such as going into trading discords, going into the trade hub, and you're going to be able to find people that want to do trades with you. Now, if you're starting off from lower items, such as, I don't know, even like a Kiribachi sword, maybe a red Kraken Blade, even like the katanas or Gorilla King Crown, your main goal is going to be trying to just get items that are in the actual game, like drops from bosses, stuff like that, and see if you have any friends that will lend you anything, because trying to trade up from something as small a value as Gorilla King Crown or Rainbow Halo, stuff like that, is going to be very difficult. It is possible, many people do it, but your best bet is to try and go into the game and grind out maybe a Neptune's Trident, or even drums, as seen right here. And these things have value, which are way easier to trade up. But if you are really determined to do it, then you can. You're just going to have to be really good at learning the values to make sure you have a good trade going. Learning values in grandpieceonline is extremely difficult because many people will overprice stuff. There are dedicated groups to try and overprice stuff like Elo Hammer and Ball's Head so that they can gain more value because they have a lot of it, and then they're going to, flip it back, stuff like that. It's very annoying and it's confusing. The values in this game don't make sense. But learning roughly what they are is going to give you an edge over other traders so that you'll be able to make profit off of them. So roughly the head of ball right now is Magu. Around that, maybe a little less than Magu, but we're just going to go with Magu in this scenario. So if I had a Magu right now and I wanted to trade for this head of ball, I myself with the Magu would try and get a Ball's Head with ads, and that would make it a fair trade. But for the head of ball, it's not a fair trade because they want the Magu, because that's a single item and they don't have to add anything, so that will be a profit for the head of ball. So I actually found somebody else that is going to be doing this Magu for Ball's Head. That's okay. Now what we learned from the other trade is that Magu and Ball's Head is relatively similar in value, so we want to send this guy a trade for Magu, and we want him to add a little to the Ball's Head. Now this is going to give me profit. He declines, but we just want to push for something small like a great sword. This will allow us to gain profit over this. Now he offers the red Kraken Great Sword, and we say sure, good, and he wants us to join. disregard this. That was just for a video. But that's how we generated profit, because we were able to squeak something else out of him that would give us a profit. I hope this video helped. If you have any extra questions, I know trading is very hard to cover in just a small YouTube video, but if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I will answer as many of them as possible, if not all of them, because there is not many comments to actually answer on my YouTube channel. If you are interested in any other topics, such as stat points, how to get unbanned at grandpieceonline, how to optimize your stat points, you can go check out my other videos. They'll be on my channel. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.